Hey guys, very good morning, Fabio here, hope you are all doing very well. So the analysis this week has been playing out beautifully. As we can see, the dollar index is flying, which has caused euro dollar, Aussie dollar, etc. all to fall down really hard. So I was in my pound dollar short, however yesterday I did get stopped out by a few pips, which is, for me personally, always an emotional moment, especially once price just starts crashing in towards, let me call it hell after ticking you out. But I mean, these things happen, and I want you guys to know that these things happen also to me, right? I'm not a guru. I'm not saying, okay, well, I did profit on that position, even though I didn't. I got stopped out. It is a pity, but we have to move on. And these kind of moments in time can really make you very emotional. But I just want to let you guys know that I'm also going through these kind of moments in my trading career. And at times I will also get stopped out by a few pips and see price reverse. But it is what it is, and we have to deal with it. As long as you don't act upon your emotions, you should be good. So if you do have any problems with your emotions, make sure to contact me through Discord and we can definitely talk about it. So with that said, let's just dive into today's video, and I hope you guys enjoy. So looking at the current dollar index, as we can see, we are flying in towards the highs after a very bullish daily close yesterday, which closed as a star pattern or an engulfing candle, whatever you want to call it. So currently just waiting for more upside on the dollar index up towards 92.830. 92.953 would be a more precise level from where we could potentially start reversing back in towards the lows. Going back down towards the 4 hour, just want to show you guys this beautiful descending wedge, which has been playing out beautifully. So what we could still see this week is, of course, a fib retracement. So looking at the current market structure, as we can see, we have this fib drawn on over, let's say, here. So this essentially is my first wave up, then the retracement, second wave up, then we could possibly see another retracement before making that final wave up, essentially giving you that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So looking at the current dollar index, as we can see, we did start retracing from the 618 fib extension. However, the market is just too bullish for these fibs. But sometimes you just have to neglect those fib extensions. We can still have a look at this fib level, because let's say we do start reversing, and we could start reversing from this imbalance over here, because these are imbalance candles. I would then be looking to trade the dollar index back up in towards the highs once we reach that 618 fib level, and then we could possibly get some new opportunities on the dollar pairs, as they will then retrace once the dollar starts retracing as well. So that's the dollar index. Still expecting more upside until my levels. Until then, just stay patient and calm. We could still see that dollar pullback occur, so let's wait and see. Let's say we do not see that dollar pullback, then I'll just be waiting for my levels to get hit. So that's the dollar index for you. Let's head over to Aussie dollar. So guys, Aussie dollar, and as we can see, Aussie dollar is playing out beautifully. Just moving back down in towards the lows after that daily star pattern yesterday at my area of supply within the market. So currently just waiting for it to push down lower in towards those imbalances down below over here. So these are the imbalances that I am looking for to get hit, and from there we will potentially start seeing a reversal back up in towards the upside. So we could, of course, start reversing back up. However, the probability of that is really low. But of course, the dollar index, let's say the dollar index does start pulling back, then Aussie dollar will also start pulling back, right? Well, that is not a problem, because that could just start giving us opportunities, because as we know, the 4 hour structure has now changed. So let's say we do start retracing, then we can just start looking for shorts. Once we retrace back up in towards structure, take another short from, let's say, the 618 back down in towards the downside, with this being your 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's Elliott wave for you guys. But that's something that I'm looking at for potentially to happen. Let's say it does happen, then I will let you guys know. But for now, just expecting more downside. We could start reversing from this imbalance over here within the market. Just have to move a little bit lower. But let's just wait and see. For now, it is looking good for more downside on Aussie dollar. So with that said, let's head over to euro dollar. And euro dollar also moving down lower as expected. You guys know what levels I am looking at, with this being my main level at 1.17705. Going back in towards the 4 hour. 4 hour is looking good. I am looking for some potential shorts on euro dollar. I am going to be looking for a short position once we retrace. And let me just show you guys where I will be looking at. So I will be looking at a short position from the 786 fib approximately to take a short back down lower. That is what I am looking for. So let's say euro dollar does retrace today, I will be looking for a short. It doesn't need to happen, of course, but it is a situation that I am going to be anticipating on. Looking at the daily, these are my levels. Just take them over and use them to your advantage, with my main level, of course, like I just said, being at 1.17705 and below that 1.16995. So for now, still expecting more downside on euro dollar. We could still see an intraday pullback, but that will only give us another short opportunity. So let's head over to pound dollar. And pound dollar, guys, yeah, so I still have the risk reward tool on. Should just delete it, to be honest, but yeah, still, what a beautiful trade it would have been. But yeah, these kind of things happen, guys, but yeah, it is what it is. So for now, just going to be looking at this doji candle down below over here for a possible retracement back up in towards the highs. This is, yeah, our main level of potential reversal when looking at the 4 hour. Going in towards the daily time frame, we have a lot of imbalance within the market in this region. Let me just turn it on. So yeah, as you guys can see, we have a lot of imbalance within this region. So let's say we do move down a little bit lower in towards this level, we could start seeing that pullback occur, but it could also already happen from the beginning of these imbalance candles. So that's something that we have to take into account. So if you were to draw it in from wick to wick, because this is a rally, a base, and a rally zone, you would have a very large zone. So sometimes what you can do is draw it in a bullish situation from the lowest wick until the body of that last doji candle, creating a little bit of a smaller zone. So within this zone, these are the levels that I'm looking at. Just look to your right and copy them over. So yeah, I will be looking to see if pound dollar is going to start making its pullback. Then we will just start looking for additional shorts. That's pound dollar for you. Still expecting more downside for now. So let's head over to Kiwi dollar. And Kiwi dollar, guys, so Kiwi dollar, perfect setup yesterday, which I explained, remember, from this zone. Beautiful short back down in towards the lows. So yeah, for now, just going to be looking what the market wants to do next. Looking at the 4 hour, the 4 hour has still more room to fall down. 0.70657 is that level that I am going to be keeping an eye on for potential pullback back up in towards the highs. Otherwise, just keep an eye on the daily. And these are the levels, right? 0.69957 and 0.69717 are the main levels I will be looking at for a pullback up on Kiwi dollar. So yeah, that's Kiwi dollar. Let's head over to our last pair, which is gold. And gold, guys, so gold, yeah, fell out of the ascending wedge as anticipated with the 1, 2, 3. Now just crashing in towards lows, created a new lower low, which is beautiful to see. So at the moment, what am I looking for? Well, what I want to see is a retracement on gold back up in towards the highs. So like this, doesn't need to happen from this specific area, could still be lower, etc. But I will be looking for a nice short once we retrace back up towards, let's say, the 786, to then take an additional short back down in towards the lows. So yeah, that is definitely something I will be keeping an eye on. The 786 is a key level for me to go short on this pair. So let's wait for the retracement to then take a further short in towards the downside. Of course, we do not need to retrace, but that's just the main thing that I will be looking at. Quickly taking a glance at the daily. This is the imbalance candle over here from wick to wick where we currently are in. So we could start reversing from this gray box back up in towards the highs. So let's wait and see if that happens. So yeah, guys, that is all for today. Thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions whatsoever, make sure to contact me through Discord. It is my pleasure to do these daily outlooks on a daily basis. So yeah, lots of love from me, and let's speak soon.